Hi guys, how you doing? Sorry I'm late. I was supposed to do this at 3, but I'm here, as promised. Thanks for the notification. So we're gonna head down to the monument. We're gonna hang out for a while, and hopefully you will enjoy today's live stream. And let's see what happens. Need to be able to keep this joint rolling. All right. We're going to take a healthy walk all the way down to the Washington Monument. And see if there's anything we can get our hands into. All right. I'm trying not to talk too much, but yeah, I really didn't. Yeah, they doubted me from the beginning that I wouldn't be able to, and I was like, well, you know what? I'm getting tired of just waiting for the bucket to drop. So I'm like, okay, let's take this to another level and make it happen. So again, the last night we went over to the Washington Monument, and I'm like, this for a first time kind of like test live stream. So we went on YouTube as well as Twitch last night, and yeah, God forbid that was a bad decision. I can't express it no more than that. It was a really bad decision. The reason being because it was too goddamn dark. And since we didn't bring out any extra lighting, any flash or anything like that, it was just too dark from the beginning. So I asked myself pretty much why we had to even go through this. So why couldn't we just wait until the next day, which is actually today? And anyway, we're out here today. Mistakes can be made and can be corrected. So there's no need to figure out how to do this, so it's just a matter of making it happen. And that's the whole point. Just making it happen. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, I know. I would hope so. Yeah, we went. Yeah, actually, yeah. 2 seconds. Yeah, we went all the way down to that one. Yo, seriously, it was so fucking dark, man. We sat there for almost like about an hour and a half. We couldn't figure out what the hell was going on. So, and like luckily for me, I didn't bring out any extra camera equipment, so I just left it everything the way it was. Oh yeah. I hope so. I hope we can make the best of it. Yeah, I know. Test live is always good. I mean, if you have the right, like, your lighting, uh, yeah, I had a 12.8 millimeter camera, so oh yeah, well yeah, complete with a yeah, 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 well I know the microphone kind of like works even better. Oh, I just sort of want to give you the image of what the that location looks like as compared to what we did last night. Sometimes, like I was saying before, natural light seems to be the best option, and that's normally what we try to do. With the exception that, like I said, some areas are well lit. You can like have no problem. We didn't have no problems last night with the U.S. Capitol, even though we didn't stay out there long. So, but the lighting in that area is atrocious. It's like dangerously low. Yeah, dangerously low. So yeah, like I said, we're just gonna go down, and time permitting, uh, yeah, time permitting, we'll do the best that we can with our equipment, and so forth and so on. Uh, any ideas coming forward would help the live stream. One good suggestion would be sort of like and subscribe, no doubt. So if you're new to my channel, like and subscribe. Yeah, doing that would actually help the channel grow. And nothing wrong with even a comment as well. So yeah, I'm trying to make the best of it, do what I can with it. So, but no doubt. Really? Okay. I guess they don't understand pedestrian walkway. I mean, it's crazy, yo. Yeah. I guess he just didn't realize until he just saw it. Yeah. So I hate that too, man. Nobody seems to understand what the hell is going on. So, but yeah, it is what it is. So, hey, I think he has. Yeah. Yeah, this will make sure we hit all that camera equipment. Yeah. All right. So. I can do the best I can, just in case. I need a just a reminder. Yeah, just a reminder. So we need a wide angle lens for that one. I just want to make sure I get the shot in its entirety. I don't want to miss out. Considering the fact that it's sort of like the sun is out right now, so I'm almost concerned about the sun glare as well. Yeah, you're definitely going there. All right, so we're on Independence Avenue. Actually, we're walking towards it. So there are a lot of tour buses out today, quite a lot. And I mean, you're in Washington, D.C., you're going to get used to seeing that. Yeah, a lot of tour buses. And see, this is what I mean by sun glare, because it seems like the more sun you get, almost impossible to see the footage you're trying to film. But to trust the process, it will work itself out, no doubt. So, no doubt. Yep. There are buses all the way across, all the way down. Yep. So without the sun glare, we pretty much do a better job. With a wide angle lens, we're probably, definitely, I can see that happening. Yeah, right. Like I said before, this is all about just doing the walk. We're just getting our steps in, man, to make sure everything works out well. So I know my partner, he's gonna have some extra camera equipment. I'm bringing a tripod as well, so. But no doubt, it seems like people are taking their lunch break right now. So if you can tell, this is a well-populated area. So most of your tour guides and everything are right in this area. So I think he said that. It's known. We're not saying that. This is not the greatest U.S. flight you ever seen. I mean, listen, you see the right. That's a joke. That's a joke. Yeah. Yeah. Really, that's a joke. All right. Yeah, I can tell. I can tell. Yeah. So we're heading towards that direction anyway, just in case, And you can see the Washington Monument from here in this location. So yeah, I'm just trying to be patient right now, but yeah, it's definitely there. Yeah, definitely there. Wow. Okay. Woo! Oh man. All right. That dude ran through there like there was no problem. Like he must have been in a hurry. Like it's like an emergency status. You know what I mean? Crazy. Yeah. Well. Like, we'll see what else we can handle at this point. Yep. And actually, that is a good idea. So last night we hit the National Mall last night, so I think we can do a better job going the opposite direction. So. By now you should be able to see it. Clear as daylight. Well, like it is now, right? Hold on for a minute. All right, that's better. I just need to get a better grip. All right, so no doubt, no doubt. Yeah, definitely in the foreground. So we're heading in that direction right now. So absolutely for the yeah. So back in 1997, there was a huge fire that took place right on the mall. Apparently, 2 people got injured. And, yeah, it was a bunch of chaos. And, so as a result, and this incident happened at like 3:15 in the afternoon. I kind of remember it because yeah, we were filming the whole thing, and they covered it, but they didn't identify people that were in that area. They had witnesses, but they didn't identify. So it's a pretty good sight, yeah. Yeah, no doubt. So I'm going to see if I can make out for it just in case. But yeah, we'll see what happens. Okay. Yeah. So we're heading toward the National Mall now, and it's a bad place to put this. Yeah. It's definitely worth it, I'll tell you that. All right, let's head over. Yeah, this is the time you sort of just want to take your fucking time. Not rush it. Not rush it at all. All right, here we go. Pedestrian walkway is clear. We're on our way. Car is coming. Car is stopping. Okay, we're safe. All right. All right, here we go. So yeah, I definitely promised it was something I wanted to do, kind of make up for last night's attempt, because really it was extremely dark. I mean, I could see what was going on, but my camera view, yeah, and you kind of saw the results of that, you wouldn't have liked it at all. So I'm telling you, we're doing better now. All right, we're on the mall. Actually, I'll tell you what, let's go to the other side, just in case. This is sort of the route that we traveled last night. Yeah. See, you can see the monument now, definitely, but we need to get more closer. Yeah. I think it's the iPhone 15 at this point. I don't know really how significant that would be to the goal. I mean, I know he wants to do a live stream. He does a lot of filming anyway. So, all right, let's take our time. Because, old man has got hot water. He got this speed walking like he's trying to. Yeah. So, take the time and enjoy the moment. No doubt. So, as I was saying, in fact, let's jump to a different subject. Since we're here, since there's a lot more, you can see it a lot better. Let's jump to a different subject. So I've been wanting to deal with this for a while. And this is sort of where I don't want this to be just a walking tour. Although my handle is D&D Commuter. And so 2025. And I want to be able to walk, talk, have a conversation, and yeah. And at this point, I don't think I'm going to be able to have much to accomplish trying to answer comments, people with questions in the chat. I'm not ready for that right now. It seems like I can do two things at once, and that's my biggest trouble. So normally I have a monitor to handle those duties, and it's wonderful, right? If you have a monitor. Moderator normally takes their job and they sort of like they do the things that you can't do. So I can't juggle and eat at the same time. So my moderator takes care of those questions that maybe falls into the chat. And that's good enough for that person. That's their job. My job is just to film, produce content. So this will be, for this location right here, this is not my first, I filmed in this area. I've been here. We were out here a few weeks ago when we did the hands off rally. And that was a rally in support of those people who are fed up with the Trump administration's big rally. Attracted thousands of people onto the National Mall. In fact, I'm walking toward the location where we were that day. And as usual, I bought my tripod. I wanted to set up. I filmed the whole, well, not the whole thing, but I filmed the majority of it. And from the looks of the crowd, so many people were, for lack of a better phrase, so many people were really concerned about their future. What it would mean for seniors, the possibility of losing their Social Security, middle-aged people having to rely on government assistance, and that, it's just the whole frustration, the whole shebang-a-bang with just trying to, just to live independently and be kind of like without all the worries of having a presidential administration is taking things away from you. That's sort of what's been going on. That rally was in direct opposition to the Trump administration's making a statement that, the rich is going to get richer and the poor is going to get poorer. We're going to make sure that happens. So you was out here that day on the National Mall. You were in support of the legislation that aims to stop the Trump administration's poorhouse campaign. That's what I call it. And that's exactly what this was for. So you supported that measure, and you was out here. So you just put a bug in it. So that whole idea about the stripping away rights that people have, rights that generally help to support. For example, right? So most of your NGOs that support, who receive federal funding, in support of marginalized groups, and I shouldn't say marginalized because they're not marginalized. They're people who have a need, and so the federal funding helps to bring that about. So if you were somebody if you are an organization who is receiving federal funding for whatever, the Trump administration is bent on stripping those rights, or what I should say, opportunities away. So, and it's all because of so-called DEI practices that they're concerned about. So if you're an organization that supports abortion rights, if you are an organization that supports the LGBTQ plus community, trans rights, DEI kind of rights, if you want to call it that, opportunities. You are out here in direct opposition to that. Trump administration is taking those fundings away, stripping these NGOs of all their power. So, and yeah, definitely, you want to make sure your opportunities to receive those kind of services from those NGOs were intact. And so, believe me, there were a lot of angry people out here, man. A lot of angry people. I was one of them. I came out that day, and the best way that I could express my anger was just to film other people's reactions. So, if you saw the signs that were posted, people were carrying, you saw the frustration in people's eyes. You saw the frustration in people's reactions. No way, dude. They're like, when that happened. Okay. You wouldn't believe it, but that's the church. Church on the National Mall. No doubt. Probably one of the most freer churches you're going to get here in the district. I mean, when I say free, I mean like without restrictions, without... They're here. They don't have to pay any dues. They don't have to pay no rent. Occupying federal property. They don't have to pay one dime. Wow. So, yeah, that's definitely a church right there. So, if you can see it, I'm sure you can, your Washington Monument is coming up right now. The closer we get, the better you're gonna, the more. Okay, let's get on the far side. All right. So we just got a notice from Truth Social. I try to keep up with the administration doing. So Truth Social just posted something regarding El Salvador, and I just didn't. Okay, yeah, they posted again. So yeah, people ask me why do I subscribe to Truth Social? I'm like, okay, well, I'm not really a Trump supporter, but I'm like, really, I try to keep up with notifications. Information that might very well impact me in some way. No, that's what I do. So it's always good to say, yo, keep your friends close, but your enemies closer, right? So that's sort of what I do. I guess the next question would be, is Trump your enemy? I'm like, well, I think he's everybody's enemy right now. No doubt. I mean, really, I think if you were an American, well, no. Let me put it this way. You would definitely be his enemy if you were a migrant in this country, illegal migrant, that is. Or you don't have to be an illegal migrant. I mean, man, listen. Everyone who supports the Palestinian cause, everyone who supports migrants in this country, whether it be an NGO, organization, or independent, anybody who supports the right of free speech your First Amendment rights to, freedom of speech, freedom of expression, your First Amendment rights comes first. Then if you believe in that means you're an enemy to this administration. They don't want you to have those rights. So that's unfortunate, but that is definitely your administration at work. So you need to be careful about what you believe in. You need to be careful about how you define your First Amendment rights. This country is taking, rather I should say the administration, is taking the rights away from you as I'm talking right now. Eventually, I will be putting myself in danger if I went out and filmed a rally and supported Palestine. And I say this for a reason, because you know what? The administration has given power to the Immigration and Naturalization Service, ICE rather, to giving them powers, to arrest powers, which they already have, but giving them even more powers to just apprehend, arrest, and without any court hearing whatsoever to determine whether or not you should be deported. They've taken those rights away. So you don't even have a right to a court hearing. Their objective is to get you out of the country as soon as possible, by any means necessary. So you can forget about your rights to a hearing, your rights to a lawyer. We've seen a perfect example of that. And it's sad. It's sad. So a individual got he had his green card snatched away from him. And so, he went to an immigration hearing, had an immigration hearing to determine his U.S. status as a citizen. And they sided with the Trump administration to have his green card revoked. In other words, they were going to deport him anyway, and they just got the green light from the court, immigration court, sided with President Trump, and that it was a legal process, and that they were in their right to have him deported. So you can imagine where he's at right now. They probably didn't waste any time getting him out of the country. So, but this is exactly what I'm saying. So, yeah, so we're walking around the perimeter because we have to cross the street. But no doubt, in between the trees, so we got to cross over. And there it is. So this is what I mean by the sun glare. You're getting just like a lot of sun glare at this point, so you have to be patient with this. So we'll give you the full view, and you should take it in. And hopefully you will enjoy the opportunity. You know what I mean? This is Washington, D.C. We're down here at the Washington Monument. And I want to give you a good view of it, so you'll see what the, kind of give you an up-close view of it, so. No doubt. Hey, let's cross over. I don't want to get up too close because you wouldn't be able to, I want to make sure you get the full view. All right. Let's see what we got. All right. Okay. Hold on for a moment. All right, so I hope you can see it. This is it, guys. So I disconnected my external mic, so I want to make sure you get a clear sound at this point. All right, so now it's been like 38 minutes and 9 seconds. So we're finally here, and we're right in the sun glare of the Washington Monument. But it's a good sight. You can still see it. So this is it. I'm gonna attach my mic again. I don't want to be okay. Internal mic is established. All right, so we're here. So definitely. So enjoy the sight, enjoy the sounds. So like I said before, yesterday we were out here yesterday evening, and we didn't. I swear to God, we didn't get much coverage at all because it was like at 9 o'clock at night. The view was completely distorted, and I'm like, we're not having fun. And so we're here today as I promised, and I wanted to make sure that we got this in. So we're definitely doing our thing. And so yeah, my manager got mad at me because he thought that this was like yeah. I can understand the anger with that. I can understand it. It's definitely something you don't want to see. You don't want to even hear about it. But it was worth it. But this is we wanted to make today sort of like not special, but we just want to complete the obligation of doing this live stream and making sure that everything was well established. So, but yeah, we're definitely here. This is our final destination for today. So hopefully you guys will enjoy it, and you never know. So like I said, there are tour buses around. Yeah, tour buses are definitely around, so. Okay, so now I got my tripod set up. Seems like we're ready to go. Alright, so let's do this, guys. So alright. Alright, we're set. Alright guys. So we're getting ready to cross over, give you a better view. Actually we're jaywalking right now, so that's okay.
A lot of things are happening last minute and late
Hello.
No doubt. No doubt, no doubt. Yep, yep. Alright, so that is definitely a view. And this is a circular walk all the way around, so I guess if you like walking in circles, you'll definitely get a good view out of this one. No doubt. One thing about this one is that you are definitely, so you have like, yeah, see, at this point the sun glare is at our advantage. We definitely have the advantage with the sun glare, even though you can still see the monument. But it's definitely there. And see, what we don't have at this point is the zoom capability. Well, I'm using like Prism live stream, so, and it's not really, I haven't really set it up with the live streaming. There are two socials posting again, so, but we're good, we're good. We're definitely good. And this is it, guys. So, like again, I said last night was kind of difficult because it was really dark. So today is really sunny. So either way, I'm hoping you're enjoying the sights. That is a straight shot all the way up. So there's a lot of people out today. So just Now this is the Washington Monument. It's clear as day. And all right, so I'm going to put my tripod down. I really don't know how high this is, but I'm sure there's some kind of notice or sign somewhere identifying the height. But you could probably take a guess at it. And the wind is blowing right now, so. All right, that's it. All right, this is the Washington Monument. Enjoy it. Good enough, good enough. See, this is the original shot that I was trying to get last night, but like I said again. So there wasn't enough light to accomplish that, so this is what we're getting right now. So if you can guess the height, yeah. No doubt. So we'll establish this for the next 15 minutes, and we'll move on. Tomorrow we're going to do the Lincoln Memorial, and stay tuned for that one. And from there we'll move on. We're going to go to the U.S. Capitol, and we're going to hit that off. So just make plans for it. So average, we normally do like an hour's worth of footage at this point. So just kind of like, just stay tuned for the updates and notifications. But we'll be available at that time. Normally we start our streams around about 3 o'clock, which I think normally it's pretty good. We get, depends on the weather, it's like cooperating like it is today, so we'll be able to have those streams available. They normally last for an hour, so we got pretty good footage. So I'm hoping to get myself a wide angle lens, so you'll be able to get a clear, a more well-defined view of what you're seeing. But it's pretty good. It's pretty good. Yeah, that's definitely, yeah. Like I said, we was out here like at 8:30 at night last night, and we were like devastated. We had like, not even a flash. We couldn't get no light at all. How bad it was. I mean, yeah, no doubt. The camera just wasn't working. It wasn't cooperating at all. So I would definitely hope so. You're talking UFC? Yeah. I know. I actually, I'm gonna tell you the truth. I don't enjoy it too much because, like, I think some of those fights are almost staged. I mean, the matchups don't really produce. I mean, we're far away from like BJ Penn. We're far away from those guys. The weight classes are, it's not really competitive like it used to be. So, but it's still worth it. Yeah, Fedor Emelianenko, yeah. This guy, there's a good reason. There's a good reason why they call him the Emperor. This guy has lasted as long as he did in Pride. He's lasted in the UFC. Actually, to be honest with you, he never had a contract in the UFC. Dana White wanted to give it to him, but he never had it. So. Yeah, no doubt. Yeah, pretty much. Hell yeah. Like I said, we were down there yesterday. We couldn't get close to the Lincoln Memorial because, like I said, it was getting late and it was really dark, and we didn't have all the equipment. It's kind of a test run just to see if, for as far as Twitch was concerned. So I mean, we've already established YouTube, but Twitch was kind of difficult. So, and we didn't again. This was just a test, kind of a test model at this point, and so, and it really didn't work out. So. Yeah, so wish us good luck for tomorrow. Hopefully, actually, the weather will be cooperate with us and we can do a better job. Today is kind of like where the weather is really good. So I don't know where you might be, but yeah, definitely the weather is really good today, and you're getting a real view of what's to come. So stay tuned. Alright guys, so 2 more minutes. Our live stream will be ending. So get as much as you can out of the site. Again, like I said, we'll be back here tomorrow, same time, same place. And then our second tour will be the U.S. Capitol. So be on point, be on site. Alright guys, we're getting ready to end it right now. So like I said, stick with us for tomorrow's live stream, and hope you enjoyed this.